Hey y'all, it's Aunt Pam again. I experimented with the format of my video yesterday and it kind of fell flat. I was playing the game WoW, I was uh, talking about what I thought the problems with WoW are, and I kept getting distracted with the game itself, and my intent was for it to be a more relaxed and comfortable feeling, but it ended up turning some people off. They didn't want to watch it. So I understand completely for those people or anyone who just wants to watch. Here is a quick and dirty version for you of my point from yesterday. The short of it is that WoW's gameplay is stagnant or still, however you want to look at it. I'm looking at it through the lenses of a veteran player. I get that. And newer players aren't going to see it the same way as I do. Uh, like I said yesterday, I've been playing off and on since launch. So, people who have started in the later expansions probably aren't going to see the same. And that's fine, that's cool. WoW is a juggernaut, it still has a place in the MMO world. I do think that. I don't think it's going to ever actually die. I think it's going to end up a lot like EverQuest, where people are going to play it, and depending on how Blizzard feels about it, they may even continue to develop expansions for it. I mean, EverQuest 1 still gets expansions. There's a lot of other games like that as well. It's just what's on the top of my head as an example. Um, all I'm really saying is that I personally think it would be a good idea for Blizzard to develop another MMO. This could be a WoW 2, it could be a StarCraft MMO as was suggested on my previous video, it could be a Diablo one, which I personally would love to see, but that's just me. Or it could be an entirely new IP, but they tried that with Titanfall and it turned into Overwatch, so I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think it should be WoW-like, though. It can be a WoW too, but I don't think it should be WoW-like as far as the gameplay goes. I think that needs an overhaul. And the reason is because they've had a lot of really interesting ideas that kind of fell flat or weren't well implemented in the current version of the game. Like, I thought the jousting was really interesting, and I would have liked to see something like that expanded on into mounted combat. That would have been really cool. I don't think it's going to work in WoW. I think it would work if they had a WoW too, but I don't think it's going to work in WoW. Obviously, because they never really followed it much further than that. Also, for the people out there that I know want to see a third faction, which could make PvP very interesting, WoW 2 would be a great place for that as well. So there's a couple of things that I don't think would really work in the current version of the game that I think if it's something that Blizzard is even looking at implementing would be fantastic for a WoW 2. So this is my opinion. Not everyone's going to agree, but if you agree, if you disagree, I want to hear from you. I do. Now I have heard that Blizzard may be working on a new MMO. Since yesterday, I've had a couple of people tell me this, and I don't know if this is true. As far as I can tell, it's a rumor. The last confirmation we had that they were working on an MMO that I can find, now I only did a cursory glance and could have overlooked something, but the only last real confirmation was Titan. I do see rumors that they're working on something and that it might be like a mobile game, but nothing concrete. So if anyone out there has any information or some convincing proof or something more concrete than what I've been able to find about this, I would love to see it. I want to know if they are working on something else. I'd be surprised if they aren't. A big gaming company like Blizzard, most likely they've got something they're working on. I just don't know if anyone knows what it actually is. Now, again, this is specifically the rumors since Titanfall was turned into Overwatch, because there's some things like last year about this, but they were just rumors. Um, I did have a comment on about the fact that they've built around their style of gameplay. There haven't been any massive changes, but that they some players think it's a good thing, and that's fine. Again, I don't think WoW's going to die. I think it's got a place in the MMO world for a long, long time. I just think we're going to start seeing a downward spiral, and I think some changes to the gameplay would be a good idea. I'm not even saying that it needs to be completely different, but that it does need to be overhauled. Adding some things that are more dynamic, that are more skill based, would be fantastic in my mind. Of course, there are a lot of casual gamers out there that may not want to invest that kind of time into the game to uh, get these skills um, mastered. I lost the word for a moment. Um, and that's understandable. And I know not everyone's going to agree with my views on this. I just wanted to kind of talk about this, start a conversation. This is something that actually started in my Twitch channel. I've had some conversations before, but uh, the conversation on my Twitch really made me think, hey, you know what? I'm going to put a video out there and see what people at large think. So I want to hear back from you guys. This is pretty much it. This is the TLDR version with a couple of things added for comments made since yesterday. Let me know what you think about the current state of WoW. Do you think Battle for Azeroth could help refresh the game, even for a little while? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I am really looking forward to the conversation. But thank you all for listening, and I hope that you all have a great night. Bye.